if I fight for equality, isn't that good?
A woman to me means being very independent.
Empowering, powerful, motivating, inspiring.
Someone who's compassionate.
Honestly, when I think of woman, I just honestly think of my mom.
To me, being a woman means being able to embrace who you are and being able to embrace who other people are despite differences, and just really putting out like love and positivity and acceptance for others.
So being a woman to me, I always tell my parents my goal is to be successful in life. Successful not as in money, but to just make a difference.
They're just everything. They create life.
I don't think there are any characteristics that are attributed to just being a woman. I mean, you can be a woman who's nurturing and you can be a woman who's loving, but you can also be a woman who's tough and a woman who's bossy, you know? I don't think that when I think woman, a particular kind of woman comes up in front of me.
Being a woman to me means being yourself. It means being confident in who you are. It means never letting anyone get you down about what they say about women. Don't let that stigma get to you. You define who you are and what a woman is to you. You don't let anyone define that.
It means that I have to carry myself in a certain way to be respected, and you know, just a certain vibe that I give off, that I am a woman and I'm confident in being a woman.
My weakness is being very aggressive.
I like to argue.
People bring me down and lead me on, and I just let them do it.
I'm pretty insecure about myself.
Sometimes you see like these successful women out there and you get a little insecure, and I'm like, why am I not like that?
I don't really have a thick skin. A lot of things affect me.
I try to take on a lot of things at one time.
I'm really shy.
I get so focused sometimes in my goal and I forget about the journey.
I may get a little too into the leadership role.
I feel like it's very easy to be torn down by negative vibes. It's bad enough that I would think of myself in like a lower level, but having society agree with it or comment on my personality or just even the way that I look, I feel that really tears me down.
A lot of the time, if there are women in a role of leadership or power, a lot of people would refer to them as bossy or controlling or kind of stuff like that, putting like a negative connotation on it, when if it were a man, it would just be that they are powerful or strong, but if it's a woman, it's seen as a negative.
They kind of deteriorize like a female and who they are as a person.
Some of the negative things I've heard about us females are we're kind of pretentious, we're lazy,
promiscuous.
She runs like a girl, or he runs like a girl. Like, what is that supposed to mean?
That they're always cooking or just always doing something that is beneficial to men.
They're not as good as men, or you know, they have to try even harder.
Not being pretty enough, not being ladylike, not being as feminine as a woman is stereotyped to be.
Women are weak and they're emotional.
Can't drive.
I feel like there are a lot of double standards.
If one of my friends have a problem, I would listen and I would try to give advice to them.
I just like bringing people together.
I'm very supportive of anything and anyone as long as they're not hurting anybody.
I'm confident. I love being who I am. I make mistakes, but I take pride in whatever I do. I'm proud of myself. I don't let anyone define me.
I'm a very strong person. I'm very bold. I'm a little out there, which is good at times, you know.
I'm very caring. So it doesn't matter who you are, if I know you personally or not, I'm very caring about anyone.
Just how passionate I am. I feel like I'm always motivated and inspired to like help other people, and that really helps me in my day-to-day.
My strengths are being very confident in myself. I'm proud of myself and I know who I am.
My strength, I think that helps me define, for me at least, who I am as a woman, is my ability to charge through and get what I want.
I don't really take things from people. I like doing things on my own. I don't like asking things from other people. I feel that I'm capable of doing something without another person's help or another person downgrading me because I am a woman.
I'm very compassionate, understanding, creative.
Some positive statements I would love people to say about women is that you're beautiful just the way you are. You don't have to conform to standards of society.
I think just the idea that they're completely capable of everything everybody else is, you know? They are also able to be strong and powerful, and it doesn't have to be a negative thing.
Everybody always assumes you need a man to do something, and that is not the case.
I believe that people shouldn't look down upon women, and they could wear whatever they want and be who they are, and you know, just continue doing what they do. If they have a job, they should continue with that job, you know. Just because you're hearing rumors doesn't mean you shouldn't continue with what you're doing and what you want to do.
Look beyond the looks. So don't focus on how a woman looks like. It's not about what you see on the outside, it's about the inside.
It doesn't matter about the gender, it's just the person that's inside.
I want people to focus on more about like our capabilities and that we are able to achieve just as much as men and guys, that we have the knowledge and understanding and we can do anything we want.
I think that society really misunderstands what equality means, right? And I think women and men can be equal in a way that can empower not only women, but even men and women and children and everybody in between, right?
A lot of people just feel that women are not an essential part of life. And I feel like the fact that it's the 21st century now and a lot of people are seeing that females are more dominant than males, you can feel that type of closure. Like I want females to be able to feel a sense of closure because it's not fair that a woman has to walk around and dress a certain way, act a certain way just to fit into society. I don't think it's fair, you know? And it's like a guy can say one thing to a female and their emotions are automatically triggered. Those things are things that we need to change because it's not fair to life, you know? And that's why a lot of people go through emotional crisis, psychological, you know, downfalls, and it's not fair. So I believe that a woman is really strong, and that's the reason why I'm very dear to myself, and that's why I feel like I need to be independent, not just strong for myself, but strong for other people that I would love to advocate for. And that's just how I feel.
Okay.
Okay.
You are beautiful. You are strong. You are hardworking, and you will achieve whatever you put your mind to. You will be a success. Don't you ever let anyone, no matter who they are, put you down and tell you that you are anything less than what you are and what you've become. You are powerful, my dear, because you are a woman.
That means a lot. Thanks. See my sweet